Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Ali, Craig and Stevie, all with us.
Finished the end of the show when I said there's nobody on from remote today.
No.
Is that what holds the show up a little bit, when you've got Frank sitting with his hand up?
Yes, a little bit,
Please, may I speak?
Yes, a little more. It's more efficient, isn't it?
Is that a French accent?
Frank's German.
Oh, sorry.
Or you've got Gab going.
Oh, his facials when he does that.
like, I can't believe Stevie's talking again.
Oh, man.
We should get an electric shock every time he pulls a face Gab.
Right, get a buzzer.
Or just somebody's ready to press something that just
That'd be
soaks him,
great.
straightens his face up.
Do you remember that on The Simpsons?
They changed the name of that show yet?
Which one?
They had an episode on The Simpsons with the whole family.
Yes.
They all went and they all had the
Yeah, it was like family counselling, wasn't
Aye.
it? Yeah, and the doctor had a breakdown.
Who got electrocuted. By the end of it, they were all... It was brilliant.
Gotta fix your earpiece.
Your earpiece is falling out again, Stevie. Stevie, I recently saw a highlight reel of your career.
Ooh, hello.
And for a defender, you went forward and had a nice finishing touch. Ooh. You even have more career goals than Craig. Do you think you would have thrived playing a more attacking position?
Yeah, I would have scored more goals, aye. Yeah.
At one stage, you were top scorer, yeah, in the league?
I think it was after about 7 or 8 games, I had 8 goals. And I think it was Ray Houghton was injured, and Ray got fit.
Right.
Kenny put me back to fullback. So that was the end of the
game. Were you always a defender from the time you started playing?
No. As a kid, I actually worked my way back. I started as a kid as a left winger, and then I moved to midfield, and then to a defender.
Where was your favourite position to play, Steve?
It really depends. It's not a straightforward answer.
Oh, really? It depends on what?
Well, if you're playing left back behind John Barnes, it's fantastic.
Okay.
If you're playing centre back beside Alan Anderson, it's fantastic. I mean, if you're playing right back behind Ray Houghton, who's a football player, people might not know. It just makes your life easy, and it gives you more options to do different things on the field.
Where are you going? What are you looking at?
Well, 37's wrong.
So, 37's wrong?
Correct.
How many was it?
I don't know, but it was closer to 50.
Oh,
take that.
Oh.
Take that.
Oh.
You take that. Do your research.
There we go.
Well, there was 25 at Celtic alone.
Oh, yes.
And a year
Player of the year. Football Writers Player of the Year in Scotland.
So, you know.
Beloved.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
He was a Trent Alexander-Arnold of Liverpool, wasn't he?
Wow.
Ooh, that's not nice.
Well, that's why he got as many goals.
Wow.
That's not nice. Wow. Can't he score that many goals if you're bothered about defending?
Were you always a midfielder? Did you ever play further up?
Further up? No.
No.
Well, getting in the box, yeah. I mean,
Right, yes.
No,
but never.
No, we didn't. What do you mean further up? Where do you want me to play?
Well, no. Did you, like, when you were 6, were you a striker?
6? Why do people keep saying 6s and 8s and 10s?
No, when you were 6 years old.
Oh, right. Oh, he's a 6 and he's an 8 and he's a 10.
But I'm with you on that.
6?
My brain.
No.
Right.
But there was
Never use the 6.
so much anger behind it.
Never say half space.
I don't think I've ever used the phrase
Americanism.
Between the lines. Between the lines. What's that one?
What? Between
the lines.
a low block, a high block.
I don't know why you're looking at me as if I use these every day.
There's another one.
You missed the mid blocker.
Or about the medium press. The medium press is another one.
What about the double pivot?
The inverted winger and the double...
The inverted triangle. The inverted triangle.
Dinosaurs, a lot of you.
People.
Oh, dear. Right. OK. Ali, what were some of your goal celebrations? How did you decide to do what you did? Did you plan ahead of time?
I scored a goal on my birthday one time, and I sang happy birthday to myself. So there you go.
Happy birthday
It sounds like to me.
That's a little sad, Ali.
Well, you know, I wasn't scoring many goals that year, so there you go. I figured that I needed to sing happy birthday to myself. I made it rain a couple of times because my son Alejandro at the time, I don't know, I guess he heard it in school making it rain, and he said, "Papi, are you going to make it rain?"
Brilliant.
And so
That's very cool.
You know,
that's cool.
You know, so it would just change depending on the moment. But I wasn't like...
You didn't plan it?
No, sometimes I would dance.
Oh, my goodness.
a little salsa action when I was feeling it, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't have something planned, though.
Stevie, you were angry, yes?
Oh, why?
Angry man.
Angry, yeah.
Punching the air.
Yeah. Oh, what? That was it.
Craig, your 37 goals, how did you celebrate? Any of those?
Can't remember.
How did you celebrate the one in the World Cup?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a simple question. When you scored at the World Cup, how did you celebrate?
Well, just ran off to the fans.
Oh, nice.
Tap an army in the corner.
Man of the people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I
man of the
actually
people.
whacked the corner flag.
Did you? Right.
And then, I think, jukebox jury jumped in my back.
Beautiful.
Lad. What do you want me to do, slide?
No, it's just a question. I don't know why you're being so defensive about it.
How dare you?
Yeah, but it's a goal. What's more important?
What's more important?
Not important, move on.
It's
I
quite...
mind know about the Walsh you won. Paul
Yes,
Walsh.
yeah, that is a good story. I think you've told it before. You can say that.
I have, I.
Yeah.
A guy called Paul Walsh played for us. He was a great little player. Scored some great goals. But he was having, I guess, what you would call a barren spell.
Oh.
And he hadn't scored for about 14 games. And we were training one day and somebody shouted over to him and said, Walsh, and he's like, yeah. And he went, what is it you do when you score again? I can't remember, what is it? And he was like,
For the panel, Real Madrid just gave the squad new BMWs. Did any of your clubs ever give you any gifts at the start of the season? You have club cars?
Yeah.
That's right, club cars.
At Celtic, but they weren't gifts.
BMWs, yeah.
What?
Imagine giving you a BMW. There you go, on you go, son.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
I mean, you wouldn't change that big box that you drive.
But you must have, you had a club car, yeah?
Well, club car, you having a laugh. You mentioned a club car, you know what the answer would be? Get your own bloody car.
Right.
Every club's different, Stephen. We had club cars at Celtic.
No, Craig's going to...
Because the club was sponsored by Honda, so they
Okay.
not fancy at all.
Yeah.
But you had wasn't a gift. You didn't keep it.
Yeah.
Gave it to you for 6 months or a year. You handed it back in.
Right.
Back in the day, a lot of years and years ago, probably around his time playing before me, a lot of the players in England had their names on the side of the car.
Yeah.
Sponsored by. I mean, that. Can you imagine now?
I had one of them.
Oh,
You
well, there
had
you
one?
are. What you said? Oh, what you having a go?
I want a BMW.
What
It was a three-wheeler.
It was not. Shut up.
No, it wasn't a three-wheeler.
Do you have your name on it?
Aye.
They have your face.
That was a great idea, wasn't it? You want to see the scratches on it.
Right.
Well,
Hold on, you've gone from being angry at people on a club car.
yeah, but it's a Beamer. I'm not talking about a Beamer. I didn't get a Beamer. Let me put it that way.
You'd have turned that down, would you?
Yeah, I like it how you say Beamer.
So what did it say on the car?
It was Steve Nicol Drive M53 Ford
Brilliant.
on the side.
Just advertising the fact they're there everywhere.
Yeah, the garage up the road.
Sat at the side of the road, hit a barrier.
Yeah, I took it out in Liverpool one Saturday night.
Oh, that's
And when I
bright.
got up the next morning, the Sunday morning, to get in it, the side of it was all scraped to blazes. So that was the last time I took it into.
Something else, I took the wheels off and said,
Took it in
Steve
the
Nicol,
city
I
centre.
know you'd be
Steve Nicol
surprised.
does not drive this Ford.
I did do a commercial in Houston for the Houston Dynamo.
Right.
Spanish-speaking commercial. I was bringing
Yeah.
the Spanish,
Yes.
and they allowed me to drive for that particular brand. It was Toyota, I think.
Yeah.
A car for the time that I was with the Houston Dynamo. So one of the saddest things about being traded away from the Houston Dynamo is that I had to give the car
They had
back.
to give the car back.
They offer for me to purchase it, and then they put the purchase price in front of it. No, I don't
No,
think so.
that's all right.
Thanks.
Oh,
You
there
can
we
keep
are.
it.
When you transferred to a new team, did you keep your head down and just try to fit in with the team, or did you show off and try to be the best player? Yeah, what was it like going into that environment?
Well, it depends the sort of team that you're going into, at least in my case. If you knew this was a team that had been struggling and you're coming from a team that had been winning and you've been doing some positive things with that team, you're trying to bring that sort of energy and perhaps some of that intensity. It's amazing how easily teams get used to losing and they're okay with it. If you're coming from a different type of mentality, you're trying to bring that with you, and hopefully that translates into results on the field. But in order for you to do that, you have to produce on the field, and then you have to bring it to training and all of that on a daily basis, so that then the team kind of comes along with you. So in the times that I was trading to teams that perhaps were not doing nearly as well, I try to bring
The ray of sunshine.
well, I don't know if I was a ray of sunshine, but at the very least I was competing.
Did you have an initiation?
I had an initiation my first year when I was drafted by the LA Galaxy. I had to sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh.
Which for me was not natural given that I'm not American.
Is that why they made you sing it?
Absolutely. So I'm singing the Star Spangled Banner, which when you play enough, you start learning it because
osmosis.
Yeah, essentially you heard it so much, and so I just kind of. And in the times in which I was sort of forgetting what the lyrics were, then they would sort of bring me around, and it wasn't so bad.
When you went to Celtic, what were you, shy?
No initiation.
No, shy in the corner.
Oh, but not quite. But you don't go in and just Billy big
time it.
Because no,
you
got to go in, prove that you're up to the standard, training, games, get up, then you mix in with the boys, and then after that you're one of the guys. But anybody that walks us in, giving it lads, is the rest of the dressing room was just going, aye,
right,
yep, we got one here.
Yeah. And you saw people like that in your time.
Oh
Yeah. Good see. What was it like for people coming into that Liverpool dressing room? Because that's intimidating, surely, given all the success you had.
Yeah, but it boils down to what you do on the field and
that's how you judged.
Training, absolutely. Yeah, you did straight away in training, right? Straight away. I think everybody's probably the same, regardless of what level it is. That first day of training, just don't do anything stupid. Make yourself look silly.
Right.
Just do your stuff, and then the rest takes care of itself.
There's no better way to fit into a team than producing on the game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're everybody's best buddy if indeed you're scoring a big goal or you're making a big save or a big challenge.
Like Mr. Bellingham, for example.
Yeah, that earns respect right away, and that opens every door for you in the locker room.
Craig and Stevie, if you returned to your former teams in your prime and replaced a current player, what would you bring to the team and how would this change the team's performance? Goodness me. What would you bring to Liverpool that they don't have at the moment?
Well, defensively, no question. Yeah. Doing my stuff individually and then organising people around you.
There you are.
Absolutely. It's the two things that they're missing right now. Is everybody doing their job, number one, and then organising around you to make others better.
Liverpool echo. I could do better than this lot, Steve.
Liverpool needs Steve.
Says Steve.
Woo! Yeah, hey, no praise is self-praise.
Well, I'd bring the 37 goals, wouldn't I?
Well, yes, indeed. Very much so.
But they do need some goals from the middle of the park, though, don't they?
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
Frank Lampard gave them in spades.
Yep.
I wouldn't give them that many. Just
Okay.
now and again. And I couldn't tell you about Celtic because I haven't seen them play.
Well, you'd certainly get into that too.
Oh, they'd love me back there. It'd be fantastic. 60,000 people applauding you every week.
What are your thoughts on the Premier League playing games on Christmas Eve? This is the Wolves-Chelsea game, which had to be rescheduled. They're going to put it at Christmas Eve.
Why not?
Say again?
Why not?
Because they haven't done it for a very long time.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
1995, I've been told. No problem.
No, you're well aware, right or wrong, Bundesliga in particular, I think it's got a winter break, some others do. They've done it in the UK before. Oh, I don't know if they've done it in England. They've certainly done it in Scotland. You just know you're working.
Right.
Yeah,
Christmas and New Year, Boxing Day, fixtures. You're playing. Christmas, that's what it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Fish and chips after.
Fish and chips after.
Curry sauce. Leave some room for Christmas dinner.
Just don't drive your BMW.
We were training Christmas Eve, trained Christmas morning, went home, had dinner.
Yeah.
And in fact, it would be
went back to get the bus, travelled. Just it is what it is.
It would be better if we were playing Christmas Eve.
Because then it's done.
Because then it's done. Then you would have a Christmas.
Right.
Craig said you'd get up in the morning at home and open the toys with the kids and then see you later. It was you away for a couple of days.
For Ali, start, bench or drop? Arepa, empanada, cachapa?
Cachapa, yes.
So what's an arepa and what's a cachapa?
A cachapa, okay, it's made with sweet corn.
You'd hate it.
Sweet corn's a bad start.
Yeah, so I don't think you would like a cachapa. You know what an arepa is, I'm sure, Stevie.
I know an empanada. I don't know an
Why would you know what an arepa is?
What's an arepa?
Corn fill
Corn again.
Yeah.
Corn again. That's not.
No, but it's cornmeal. It's not
Got matter, it's corn.
dough. Okay.
To Steve.
I mean, I'm trying. But you know what you can do to an arepa? You can put a whole lot of mince in it. You can do that.
Right.
I think you would like an arepa,
Right,
Stevie.
okay.
Yeah. But to answer the question, arepa starter, for sure.
Right.
100% of the time. Bellingham with Real Madrid, arepa.
Okay.
Bench empanada and cachapa, you sell it.
Really? You're not impressed with the old cachapa?
Man, they're good, but not compared to the other two.
That's
But
it.
arepa #1 for sure.
Okay.
It's
Pie, sausage rolls, and what?
Did Shepherd's Pie at the golf club the other day.
There you are.
On the special, but it had corn in it. First thing I went to Big Pat, the lad, I went, he'd ate that.
No, Stevie wouldn't have it. That's it then. That brings us to the end of today's show. We'll be back tomorrow. Busy day of Premier League action for us to reflect on. Plus, of course, if you're in the States, some big La Liga games on ESPN Plus over the next 48 hours.